getting high 30s for, I think it drops for one day. And so I think we're getting over our winter freeze. I think. um, Today's topic, and I'll wait a few minutes to talk about it till it's live, or well, it's live now, but a few people pop in at me. Is about the Tower of London being haunted. I hope we'll give it a minute or two. I hope people can see my. I hope can be heard and seen. That's the problem with live streaming is you don't know until somebody says you're not, or you are. Wow, a lot of traffic this morning. Bright and early on a Monday. Was a busy day for me yesterday. I tell you, generally, especially on a Sunday, I don't get no visitors. I had 5 visitors yesterday. Plus, moving a washer, I had to get a washer. Mine broke down. So moving a washer upstairs, I'm not used to that kind of physical activity. Yeah, it was a busy day yesterday. I feel kind of bad. I was supposed to go to my friend's new business and just didn't make it out to that. I was there for a soft opening, so I mean, it's not like I didn't support him at all. But wanted to do more for him. So, but yeah, hope you guys don't mind, but I'm gonna turn on some heat, and that might make a little background noise for you guys. But it's 19 degrees. My car is cold. So, the interview I did Saturday on these channels went pretty well. It was a blast having him on. Next scheduled guest is for the end of March, end of this month, with Mike Laro of Jamestown Paranormal. But so I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about what the title says. I was digging around yesterday to figure out what paranormal I wanted to speak about, and I don't know if I will be able to drag it out to be the whole time driving. Once again, I'm driving, so I'm not able to use notes to have remembering dates and things like that. But I will tell you what I do remember of what I read. And I found out, and I was kind of surprised, and we're not staying in the States this time, as the title suggested. I found out yesterday, I was kind of surprised that the Tower of London is haunted. And that really surprised me. But then I found out that there's a lot of things that happened there. I did not realize that at one point it was a prison. I was shocked to find that out, as well as a place where people take shelter. I guess there's an apartment in that structure, which I'm sure probably only the highest of the highest could stay there or live there or whatever. I mean, I can't imagine what the cost to rent it would be for one thing, but I don't think average everyday people just go and rent the tower. And so some of the part of the historical fact that one of the most popular ghosts, and I do not remember her name, but one of the more popular ghosts that are there that's reported to be seen is the wife of Henry VIII, who was beheaded in the lawn of the tower, the greens they call it. And I guess she has never moved on from that location. I don't know. I guess I didn't look close enough to see if she is fully beheaded still or not. A bit of yesterday bad news, though it turned out he is okay. These corners, like a couple years ago, I flipped my car here. Yesterday, right here, this location, I see the stuff on the ground still. My girlfriend's son had a major accident, went off the road, hit a tree in the ditch. His car is totaled. He's banged up, but he's okay. He will be okay. As far as we know, nothing was broken as on him. Car's totaled. Car's gone. But so yeah, that happened yesterday. Really feet from where I rolled my car a few years back. That's a pretty dangerous corner there. In the winter, most people don't realize it, I don't think. But yeah, starting to be cursed for my family, that's for sure. So, anyways, back to the wife of, it's like, I think it was the third wife of King Henry VIII was beheaded on the grounds of the towers. And she is reported all the time to be roaming around, haunting the structure. And then they went on and said a few more of the different spirits that could be there. And this is where I apologize that I'm not able to use notes. But people, once again, they hear reported, what's reported is screams and different noises like that are not supposed to be there, disembodied voices, and other sightings of other ghosts. And I apologize. I wish my memory was a little better than what it is, but what can I do? Maybe I'll invest in a teleprompter for the car that I can read the script as I go. A lot of those are not very good for lives. They're pretty much for recording video and then posting, from my understanding. But yeah, so the London Tower, can you believe that? Then I wonder how many other historical buildings and buildings of importance has haunted history, because like I know the White House has a lot of reported haunted history. Even right down to a pet cat that is seen. Now, this is me kind of half remembering, or maybe it's a different story that I heard a long time ago. Yeah. The odds are you're not going to see an investigation from us on a Sunday night into a Monday morning unless I had to take a day off of work. And that's the case, I would probably it would probably have to be either the White House morning, sir, the White House or something big like that to get me called in on a Monday to investigate, or a very, very dire situation. And in that case, it wouldn't be an investigation per se. We would probably be reaching out to our spiritual advisor for that. But yeah, so Haunted London Tower is a place that I wouldn't even know how to really investigate that place, to be honest with you. Like I said, I guess there's an apartment in there somewhere towards the top. I suppose you could investigate that. I just don't know enough of the structure itself to be able to figure out how to investigate it without doing a little research. We're investigating the White House. Yes, we were invited. I didn't tell you. We got an invitation yesterday. You must not have got the message. We're talking about, but they could only do it Sunday night. The White House has a lot of history for hauntings, which a lot of it's escaping my mind right now. I know the Lincoln Room is supposed to be haunted, I believe. I just can't remember. I think is it his wife that haunts it or Lincoln himself? Forgive me. I'm trying to recall what I heard before. And there's been I believe there's been a couple presidents reported to be seen there. And like I was saying, I know for a fact that there is a cat that roams around, a ghost cat that roams around the White House. And I was going to say that I don't know if this is a story I'm mixing up with, if I'm mixing it up with a different story or not, but I think if I remember correctly, I hear that things are not good after start seeing the spectral cats in the White House. Yeah, it's well documented that there's spirits there. I did a video about it a few months, maybe a month or two ago now, and I tagged the White House in it, and I think I might even tagged President Trump in it, asking if we could investigate the White House. And I know, a big surprise. We haven't heard nothing back yet. Awesome. Yeah. Cat is seen just for turmoil or disaster. Yeah, that's what I thought I remember seeing or reading somewhere. But it makes me wonder how many other historical buildings and structures have haunted activity in. I'm sure there's more. There you go. That'd be awesome. get a hold of people. I tell you what, if you truly got us in, you would have a invitation to come with us 1,000%. And if you're not wanting to do the actual investigation, you could watch the monitors for us or something if you get too nervous on that. Some people don't care to actually do the investigating. They don't mind watching the shows and such, but they don't really want to investigate. But yeah, if you got us in, you would definitely have an invitation to join us. I believe we would be the first official team to investigate the White House. There might be some unofficial stuff going on. Yeah. I'm sure back in the day there were seances being held there. At one point, to hold a seance was full of social. Yeah, the word was in my mind, and then it left. At one point, it was the in thing to do among socialites to have a seance in your home or to attend. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's been a unofficial, unreported seance or two there. I mean, why not? There's been other activities there from just all kinds of stuff. We won't get into it. I do believe Willie Nelson got high in the White House, or somebody of that status did. Willie Nelson, maybe, or Kid Rock, one of them went to the roof of the White House. It was blazing up. Oh well, yeah. There's definitely been some darker stuff in the White House too. Yes, Willie on top of the rooftop. Yeah, you're right. There was all kinds of activities that were uh, um, yeah, there's a lot of very satanistic bad stuff that could potentially have happened there. I do have to kind of watch what I say because of the platforms I'm on. But I do kind of agree with your assessment. Let's put it that way. And it's stuff that would definitely bring restless spirits to the place. That and during the Carter administration, I believe, but Willie was out there having a little fun. Yeah, the Rothschilds, they're another family. And I don't believe the whole family is bad, but there is definitely a core group that is up to no good, that's for sure. Allegedly, possibly, could it be? Might it be? Should it? Would it be? Yeah. This is just our opinions and just for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, plus it's a little too deep for a Monday morning. I could go down a rabbit hole for hours. Actually, me and Lee started up a little podcast. Unfortunately, we haven't really been able to keep up with it on Rumble, called The Good Old Boys on the Porch, or Good Old Boys on the Porch. We should get back into that, Lee, but wow, that's a top gang person. Secondary, I thought I was looking at Slender Man. But I don't think Slender Man walks around with a headlamp, headlamp on. that kind of defeats his purpose of what he does. That's another thing. Personal experience I've been having at work lately. And no, it's not Slender Man, but I'll be the only one in the bus garage, and I went and looked a few times, trying to find the source of it. I could, for about a week now, when I'm the only one in there, I hear people talking. Yeah, right. Um, and I go to find the source, and I'm not able to find it. Oh, really? Yeah. Slender Man is not a good entity. Maybe that's another cryptid I'll talk about one of these days. I hope you guys have been enjoying these little car rides of mine. Um, I know they benefit me because it helps get my mind going and kind of wakes me up a little more on the car rides in instead of just playing music. I feel like I'm a little more awake than what I normally am. Talk to text out. Always fun for talking in text to text. It comes up with some fun stuff sometimes. And of course, when it's a really big mess up, that's when it sends it. But guys, it's that time for me to go get some coffee. So I appreciate you guys coming along with me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I wish nothing but positivity and blessings for your day. We're blessed. Nothing major. Stephanie's son is okay after his car accident yesterday. Totaled his car and pretty much the same spot where I rolled my car a couple years back. He got in a major accident, totaled his car, but he walked away from it with no major issues other than banged up a little bit. So we're counting our blessings that things could have been a lot worse. So really appreciate everybody stopping in. I hope you have a lovely day. And as always, stay spooky, my friends.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping down and appreciate the visit. Now get the hell off of my porch. We'll see you the next time. Come on back.